Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little Sundance and we're going to do distraction training with Sundance. And so I want you to notice that I've got a platform here, and I'm going to cover the platform, if I can get the dog off of it, with this mat. So what that teaches her is it teaches her to really come to the center of the mat, which is a little bit more helpful for me. Then I'm going to put a leash on her. Sundance, here! Kennel. Good girl. Good girl. Now, Sundance absolutely loves the ball. So this only works with a dog that loves the ball. So what I'm trying to teach her is distraction training. So the way I do this at first is I simply put her on the platform and then I ask her to stay, and then I just bounce the ball. That's a little bit distracting. Then I walk around her, sit, and then I throw the ball, and watch, she's probably going to break, and I'm going to correct her really quickly with both a growl and a tug. Okay, good girl. But then I'm going to reward here, and she's pretty good at retrieving it. So now she's learned a little bit. So now we're going to bounce again. Sundance. So did you see that now we're gonna fool her this time, is I'm gonna cough rather than call her name, and she's gonna break at the cough. And because I'm trying to teach her that she needs to go only on her name. So that's a little bit advanced, but you can watch that she has a hard time waiting. We're gonna put you down. Good. Down. See that? See how she broke? Sit. Down. Sundance. Go get it. Good girl. Good girl. So now she's learning that she can't just go whenever she hears the slightest noise, but she's got to go only on her name. Sit. Hey. Hey, look up here. Hey. Hey. And time and talking and all that. Sundance. But what's nice about this, here, come on, good girl. What's nice about this is you get temptation, sometimes you get correction, and then you get reward. So here's temptation, sit. Here's temptation, right? And that's pretty tempting for... Now, I didn't have to correct her. Sundance. So she gets reward. But if she would have gone when I coughed or when I talked, then I would have corrected her. But now she gets reward. Now, that's just one distraction. Other distractions, here, sit. Other distractions are cameras. Down. So I need to be able to relocate around her. One big distraction I've found with dogs is when I sit. When I sit, she tends to get, So I'm going to take her right back, and I'm going to say, sit, down. And then we're going to try it again. So again, all we're doing is we're disciplining her with, here, come here, Kennel. Down. So she's learning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit simpler, and I'm going to make it so I can correct her. So the distraction is me sitting, seems to be a distraction. So I could catch her. Can't quite catch her, but almost. So I'm warning her. Now there's a ball distraction too. So now she's got that distraction. So now me going down to my knees might be a distraction. But a big distraction most people don't do is praise. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Then sitting. Then going down to my knees. Down. and being real close to her. Real close. Oh, that's so hard. But then the opposite is hard too, going a long ways away and just waiting. So all she's trying to do is she's trying to say, oh, Dad, how can I be with you? And she knows that she's not supposed to. I've got my hand up like a stop sign, and I'm telling her she's not supposed to. Then I'm going to release her. And I'm going to put her right here on this. Down. Good girl. Good girl. Because in our household, so there she goes. I sat down again. A big distraction. She got corrected. I'm warning her, and she's willing to stay there. Good girl. So she's learning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little ways away. So motion there was a distraction. Sit. We haven't trained for 2 days. You can tell she's kind of forgot some things. So now I'm going to go over here, and remember sitting was a distraction for her before. So I'm going to, So when she really breaks like that, I'm going to grab her, pick her up, put her right back in position. She knows she's done it wrong. Sit, down, down. Probably should have tuned her up a little bit before the video, but this is real life. So now I'm going to make it a little bit easier. Down. And that's really hard for her. Now I'm going to go down on one knee. Down. Okay, good girl. Good girl. So distractions come in a lot of different forms. Praise. Praise is one of the big ones. Motion, distance, time, and then my body movement. You could tell this dog has a hard time when my body goes up or down. When I'm sitting or when I'm kneeling, she has a hard time staying in her spot. But she really loves to do it, don't you? And when she gets it right, she really gets excited. Okay.